soon as they do the burnout. What's up, people? Running a little late. I had to do some more editing stuff, and I still didn't get everything done. I apologize, but we're here, and we're going to. What's up, Dragon? We're going to get it to the best we can. First of all, where we at? We get rid of these Facebook stars. Got Doug Casey, James Hyber, Melvin Hall, Jasper Graham. Appreciate it. We had technical difficulties this weekend with Facebook. We went live on the double angle start line, finish line, and Facebook was giving us problems. So we just went live on YouTube and Twitch. So if y'all can check that out on my YouTube channel, Limpy. But we'll start with the guys up north, because I know they're on the Eastern time zone. They're on that. It's already almost 9 o'clock there or something like that. So, oh boy, hold on. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, maybe not. They might have that Cali Wi-Fi signal going. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. What's up? Give a shout out to Alec, our boy over there in Cali. Y'all know who that? They had I think they said $7,200 pot race, and he ended up beating a all-wheel drive GTR. Congrats to him. Maybe they'll come back. Well, we'll kick them, and maybe they'll just come back. But they had a shindig up there in upstate New York, and it looked like it didn't disappoint. They had some fun out there, and we're waiting on them to come back. I haven't heard back from Zach. Toby put on a race Sunday, and 16 cars, and they had some rain and some laws and stuff, and Zach ended up winning it. Blew his tire, do his front runner out about, I don't know, he said 3/4 track, and ended up holding off the St. Louis guy. And congrats to Zach and Toby for getting it done. And here they are. Maybe their Wi-Fi is a little bit better. Is that better? Got better Wi-Fi?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I had to connect to Wi-Fi. Mine was trash.
Oh, yeah. I figured y'all was on that Cali Wi-Fi. Nate has to put in quarters when he does it.
Shit. Oh, man.
No, looked like y'all had a good time. Y'all had some copters.
We had a chopper on us for the first time in a long time. Yep.
And y'all had, is it the same chopper?
Same chopper, yeah. There was actually a distress call on the lake about 10 miles north, and it just happened to be the same time as first round, and we're right next to the airport. So when they went to land, they got a call about a traffic infringement, and they came out and shut us down. But luckily we got all the first round done before that. So,
man, y'all ain't living life, people, if y'all haven't had copters chase you or actually land on your race spot. Because I've had that. I've had copters land on a race spot, block us in, and land on the road where we're racing on. Man, that was the days.
A lot of people. We're having an issue with some spectators first round, and that cleared it up for us pretty easily. So I was pretty thankful for that helicopter.
A copter always does that.
Oh, hell yeah. I loved it.
So y'all had a plaque made and everything. Damn.
I do. Yeah, my buddy has an embroidery store. He does that. He does one for us every time. So just a little something more for the racers.
And y'all did this, as always, on the streets, people. On the streets.
That's where we belong.
Man, there's something about, I just love streets. I just love the streets for some reason.
Yeah, way more fun. We actually had it was 8 cars as always. We actually had 3 guys who have never street raced before in this shootout. So they popped their cherry, and they just can't stop talking about it. They want to come back this weekend and keep doing it. So we got a few more added to our list now. Oh.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Oh boy. Oh. So did y'all get to stay at one spot or did y'all move?
No, the helicopter went away and the sheriffs pulled into our spot, and our meet spot is a dead end, and they pulled in and they had us blocked in. They basically said, we know what you're doing. Just, get out of here, pick a new road. If you're going to do it, don't do it here. So second round, we went to a new spot, and I wanted to go back to that spot for finals, but Lure talked me out of it. He said, let's not piss them off anymore. We have to. So I agreed, and we stayed at that spot.
Man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be gangster.
I was trying to be, but what are you going to do, I guess?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a message from a guy that actually won this weekend, and he's actually back. So we'll have him on here in a little bit. Nice. So you had 8 cars.
Yep.
And where's that video go? We got of this ugly mug right here.
What up, fucking piggies? Fuck you.
Oh man. Oh man.
It was.
Oh man, that reminds me about 15 years ago. Wow, that's some fun stuff.
It was different, and a lot of people were complaining, but I was like, this is gonna make great content for a video. It's gonna be awesome. So, and it was.
And y'all got the video out already on y'all's page on YouTube. On YouTube.
Yep. It's on YouTube, and it's on our Roddy Racing page on Facebook as well. So.
Oh, there you go.
About a 16-minute video. So, but there's action throughout the whole thing. The whole thing keeps attention. So.
And your winner.
Yeah, Mr. Breen. Mr. GTR.
Is that I was about to say, is that a GTR?
Sure is. Yeah.
It look like it's got front runners on it.
It's got radials up front, 28s out back.
Okay, I was just I guess the way that picture looks like it got a little bit front runners on there. I was like,
yeah, no, it's actually got 18-inch drag radials up front.
Yeah, so. We got a buddy that has one that has he has pretty much the same concept.
Yeah.
Some GTRs ain't no joke, especially on the streets.
He's fast, but I mean, we had a lot of small tire guys back out because they don't want to race with all-wheel drive cars for some reason. Which, hey, if you're on 28, you're on 28. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Well, I've heard. We've all heard everything, so it is what it is. On a prep road, or on not a prep road, on a good road. Mm. Everybody has the same deal, but on a crap road, then yeah, all-wheel drive definitely has the advantage. But
I mean, our first spot is pretty good. The spot where we ended up going to and finishing for the night, it's a decent road, but there's been no hits there all year. And in finals in the video, you can see it. He got treed real bad, and Jim got out a few cars on him. And he reeled him in by maybe, half a car, if not less, on the big end. So that his thing is he makes a lot of steam up top because, no offense to him, but he was getting treed all night, but he was going around these guys. So
just rolling, huh?
He was rolling up top. He had to have 15, 20 miles an hour on the guy in the finals, and because with the way he went around him was just unbelievable. I've never seen an all-wheel drive car get so loose in my life up top. And he was just, they were fighting it out, and they fought it. So,
I'm just reading some of the comments here. They're still calling you a cop for some reason. I don't know what is that.
I'm undercover now. I'm undercover.
Oh, you're undercover. You see's in the house, people.
Yeah.
So I guess you and Laura put it together.
Yeah, we put it on. We always do one early July, We try to do a couple a year. This year's kind of been shot because it seems like everybody's waiting on parts. Parts are so hard to come by nowadays, and we ended up that morning when I woke up Saturday morning, I had 2 text messages because we were at 7. I had 2 text messages of guys that they both broke a tranny racing, so we were down to 5. And I was like, man, I'm like, we got to do something here. I'm like, we can't have a 5-car shootout. I'm like, we can, but I'm like, I want to have a full 8. And then 2 guys showed up and they go, we want to make some street hits. If it goes well, we'll enter. And I'm like, all right. So they entered. And while we were doing that, another guy texted me saying that he's going to take his buddy's spot. So about an hour before it started, we ended up getting a full 8. So ended up working out pretty nice.
That's what I tell everybody that doing stuff on the streets. Just be prepared for at least 25% to fall out. You know, that's just the way it is. No, I don't care how hardcore people say they are. People break.
Yeah.
Something comes up. You never know. So at least plan on 25% falling out. So if you're going to try to do 16, just, you know, say you're going to do 20, so you can have 16.
Right. We always do 8, but even last year when I opened the lock-in, because I opened the lock-in about 2 months before, just to kind of get everybody a chance to test, break, and then fix their stuff again. But last year I opened lock-in at noon, and within 6 minutes I had 17 people locked in, and I kept them all on reserve just in case. And I went through every single one of them last year. And this year we ended up going through 15 people to get 8 cars. So, I mean, for us, it's almost 100% back out and refilling the whole slots again. So it's tough.
Just people breaking, or people say they're gangster, but they're not gangster.
That I'm down. You know, you always get the guys that see the videos after, and they're like, I want to join. I add them to the page, and then it's time to go, and they become a ghost. And then you got the guys that break, and the guys that back out last minute because of whatever reason. And then you got the handful of guys that find out there's an all-wheel drive car in there, and they tuck their tail between their legs and go running. So, but
well, they had problems to win. I mean, he won, so they have something to bitch about.
That's his 3rd time here. That's the first time he's really gone around. So I mean, everyone's beatable on the street, in my opinion. I don't think you should hold any kind of pedestal to an all-wheel drive car, because if you're gonna handicap yourself on that, you got to remember you got 2 more cylinders than them, so you got the advantage there. Plus they're heavier. So I think, and he had good races all night, so there's no reason that anybody couldn't have or shouldn't have beat him. Name names. Nah, I don't need to get another 30-day ban for people scoping me out.
That's your boy right there. I'm surprised he'll probably message me all the names anyway.
Oh, I'm sure. He's a behind the scenes partner. I sent the link to Lure, but I don't know if he's seen it or not.
Does he got you on mute?
No. I said stay on standby.
Man, we're high tech now with this. We can have up to like 9 different people on at once.
Really?
Yeah, that's scary.
Let me see if I can send the link to the winner here. Let me make sure it kicked in. Lost? Did I lose you?
No, I'm still there. You're kind of froze, but I can still see you. I can hear you.
All right, one sec. Okay, I sent the link to the winner too, so hopefully he sees it momentarily.
Yeah.
What'd Clint just say? I just missed it.
Oh, where'd it go?
He won by a fender. Oh, there was no advantage for that race for sure. No, and Jim treed the living shit out of him. 60-footed, way better than he did. He had a couple cars out on him, but if you watch the video and you pay attention to the slow motion, you see Jim go by with the GTR, and you actually see the Mustang on his brake. So he tapped him a little early and cost himself the race on that one.
Is that the last one you sent me?
Yeah. It's a screen recording.
Let me see if I can download it real fast.
All right.
Oh, there we go. And I got this highfalutin laptop now, and it's scary how fast stuff downloads. And when I edit videos, it's like, and I'm like, wow, I'm used to that. If you edit a video and it's like a minute long, it takes you like 10 minutes to render. Not this one. This thing's done like in 12 seconds.
That's how Jim's is. We made that 16-minute video, and it took like 3.5 minutes to upload to YouTube. I was like, oh my God.
Where'd it go? Oh, I'm trying to upload it to the wrong column here. To the wrong column. But this does take a minute because this is on somebody else's server to upload. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Here we go.
Just clipped them.
Yeah, that was so bad that looked like maybe the Mustang jumped if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I was standing right off to the side where Lure was, and I was recording my phone, and I pulled my phone up, and I'm like, I think he left early, and then we freeze framed it. It was like a triple O light. It was insane. He was right on it.
Dang. Maybe maybe he knew he had to do it.
I mean, he was chopping the tree down all night, and what made it worse was the GTR was kind of sleeping all night too. Yeah, we're doing a no prep in Buffalo, August 7th, at Lancaster. We're doing a Team Syracuse versus Team Buffalo kind of thing, and then September 11th we're doing one in Syracuse. We're doing a 32 car shootout, $10,000 to win. So
yeah, that's right. That's what I got, Tyson. Uh-oh.
There he is.
We're talking about you. Was your ears burning?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're sitting there looking at all the videos of you sleeping at the line.
Oh, what kind of? It's not me. It's the car.
I know how GTRs are. Oh, well, congrats on your win.
Thanks, man.
It looked like you cleaned house. Well,
This time.
I watched the finish line, and it looked like you cleaned house by like about that much, maybe
Maybe a little more.
maybe half a fender or so.
Sandbagging them.
It was 8 feet, almost 8 feet cost somebody $4,000. That's what that was.
That's a nice little chunk change for what? 4 races?
Yeah,
Three
rounds.
3 races, 3 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah. So you win 3, you get $4,000. So good payout.
That's pretty good money for 3 races.
Oh yeah, man. And Mike was nice enough to we gave Jim, the guy he raced in the finals, we gave him his buy-in back, so that was pretty stand up. That's pretty cool too. So that was neat to see that.
Yeah, he was close enough. He earned something.
Yeah, no, that was cool, man.
Yeah, them big long races like where you have like 16 or 32 cars. I always try to do the 80-20 split, just because second place earned it just as much. I mean, he deserves something.
Oh yeah,
but 8 or 16, and I'll let the winner decide. They usually, I'll let y'all last 2 decide how you're going to split it up.
That's how we've always done winner takes all. And if they want to do whatever they want to do, it's I'll hand the winner the money, and then they can do whatever they want. Radio station. Oh yeah. He had a GPS.
He probably had turned the heated seats off. That's what it was. Oh.
Yeah.
So it looked like a good time, other than the popo in the air, and the popo making y'all move. But that's part of it. People don't understand that's part of it.
Yeah, to be honest, they did us a favor. Really, we lost almost 100% of the spectators we had there. So it really, I mean, I'm almost tempted to call them every time.
I can't tell you my secrets, but I have. Never mind. I'll message you what happened. What I do to run our spectators. It's pretty genius if you think about it, and it cost me like $19.99 one time. Yeah. Well,
I usually sick Lure on them, but Lure was
No. It's easy.
Well, you have to tell me your secrets.
I will. I even scared myself. Somebody scared me one time when they rolled in, and they scared me with it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, never mind. All right, we're good. So y'all got sponsors or Mike, you got sponsors or whatever?
Sponsors?
Or people help you out?
Well, this time my wife and her friend came because my usual pit crew, one guy was in Cabo and the other guy has a court case in Delaware, so he couldn't be there.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
So I had to sponsor my pit crew. I had to buy them outfits. I had to feed them all night. I had to send them to the spa. They said they got track bite in their hair, so I got to send them to the hair salon.
Jeez.
So I don't think I'm gonna take any of that 4,000 home. It's all going to the girls.
Oh boy! Wait,
$4,000 lesson learned.
Don't bring them.
Yeah, all right. They did good. They did good work.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you, they stayed up the entire time, even the whole trip home. Never even fell asleep in the car.
How long of a drive back is it for you from us?
It's probably about 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Not bad. Not too bad then.
So we got back right around 7:30.
Yeah.
It was rough. I mean, it was good that the sun was coming up because it actually made you feel like, it's not nighttime anymore.
Right. That's amazing.
But,
even with first round being delayed how it was and the cops showing up, we still got that race off in just under 3 hours. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good time for sure.
Ended up going very well. So
I ain't gonna lie, when the sun comes up, and if I'm driving and I've been up for a couple of days, that's my time to pull over. Man, that's my dead zone for me.
What gets me is like 18, 19 hours in steel toe boots. At that point, I'm just like, man, I can't wait to go home and sit down and not ever get up. But I got home. I walked to my door about 5 a.m. and I had to take the guys to breakfast at about 9 in the morning. So I took all them out, and then we spent all day at Jim's house editing and posting the footage. So I'm on 4 days with 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, Jim just sent me a video. We'll watch it. I guess it's the same one here. Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
oh man.
Oh, what's that? Pilgrim Media.
That's quite a lick you made there, Mike.
We were both driving the cars. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Just from my perspective, I would have seen that if I was sitting on the side. I would have thought the Mustang jumped how it was, but he said it was clean. I guess it didn't matter. He won anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he got the light so good it made me look like I was sleeping.
Yeah, you'll have that.
He said you were pretty much doing that the whole time, though.
Yeah, I got to give him a head start, make it fair.
Wow.
Make him see what 6 cylinders is all about, right, Mike?
Yep.
Oh.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So, so at least you won some money to pay for everything, pay for your trip, so to speak.
Yeah, there's nothing like spending $250,000 on a car to win $4,000.
Hell yeah, you just got to do it more often.
We'll try to do one once a week, and after a few years, it'll be back to square.
No, because then everybody will catch up to it, and they ain't going to enter.
True. You have to bring that McLaren up eventually.
Uh-oh. His Wi-Fi. He must have moved. So how far do you live from the guys?
Probably about 3.5 hours from Syracuse.
So it ain't bad. What, about 4 hour drive? 5, about 5 hour drive?
If you were driving normal, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't, yeah, that's that Cali Wi-Fi. He's talking, that's that Cali Wi-Fi.
I accidentally hit home on my Google screen here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you're home.
My home. Right up in the top corner. Hit the little Google button on me.
So Ty, y'all got sponsors or anybody that y'all want to?
I want to give a shout out to TJ, as always, over at Logos Custom Embroidery. He does our shirts, he does a plaque for Cash Days. He's always hooking us up. I'll give a shout out to Speed Clinic. It's Mr. Nashwinter who Mike raced in the final. He's sponsoring our no prep, both of our no preps, and just a good guy to deal with. And just want to thank everybody, all the traffic blockers and all the guys that stayed up late, and that me and Lure and the guys were almost pretty much having to bark orders at just to make sure it went smooth. I want to give them a shout out and let them know that it wouldn't have happened without them, and they're very important too. So, and I want to give a big congratulations to Mike, and I just hope that in the future that 6 cylinders and 4 tires doesn't scare anybody else away.
They're already complaining.
Ask Ty what he yells at women. Oh my God. All right. So second round, second round, we went to that new spot, and the lanes are very wide because there's a distributor nearby. I'm not going to say the name of them, but there's a big distributor nearby. So the lanes are very wide for the trucks to make their big turns in. And I told 4 traffic blockers to follow me. Everybody else stay back. Well, 4 of them came, but they went side by side. I wanted them 4 wide. So my camera guy parks on the shoulder, and his old lady is in the passenger seat, and I'm walking up, and you can see it in the video. It's like 7.5 minutes in. I was like, I want that truck right. All I could see was a big truck. I didn't know what it was, but I wanted it right here blocking traffic. And I was like, I want that truck right here. And you can see somebody fumbling around there. I was like, move your ass right here, right now. I was getting pissed. And finally they moved up, and I look up, and I'm like, oh, it's my buddy Kyle's old lady, Mercedes. She's like this little 100-pound blonde. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs for somebody to move their ass up to the line. So I felt bad afterwards.
Sometimes you got to accelerate your voice a little bit so people can hear you.
To be fair, I wasn't screaming at. I was just screaming at whoever owned that thing. I just saw it was a nice big vehicle, and I wanted it right there.
I think you might have been a little uptight.
What's that?
You might have been a little uptight. You might have been nervous, not nervous, but ready to get shit done.
Yeah, and I was stressed out. I didn't want the helicopter to come back and pinch us again. You know what I mean? So all I could think about, I kept looking up as PTS. I was like, "What the hell was that?" all night. I was
when we all first saw it, we're like, "That can't be for us." No, he's got to be doing something else. He just kept circling the lot, and I mean, he lit up the whole lot, and we're like, "Yeah, I think it's for us."
My buddy, my cameraman, ended up showing us. He has he has this app on his phone that'll say like what the police calls are, and like the what the police calls are, and like the helicopter where he's at and stuff. And you can see his flight path. Like here's the race road, and it's just 100 circles around us.
Oh boy!
We finally moved spots, and as soon as I see the 4 guys that won pull back in, I did chip draw, and he's still circling us. So he's circling us while I'm drawing chips. And I was like, just hang out. And then he landed, and I waited like a half hour, and he was steady was still landed. I'm like, well, it's here now or never, so let's go do it. So, but yeah, I was on edge for sure.
Man, we've done trip draw with cops in the parking lot telling us to leave. We're like, man, we're gonna leave, but we're gonna draw chips first.
We're gonna leave,
and then we'll go somewhere else. And then we'll go somewhere else. But we ain't gonna have to do this somewhere else. We're gonna do it right now, and then we'll leave. Yeah. Okay. Well, y'all got 10 minutes. All right.
Perfect. That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. Yeah. Play street race. You know what I mean? You street race to get away with it. That's most of it. You know.
Yeah, and then it's still gangster.
Fuck yeah,
you gotta get the cops in the photo and stuff. Just show them how tough you are.
Yeah, that's like next level. That's like GTA, maybe like 4 stars, right? Is helicopter?
That's like, I think it's like 3 or 4 stars. Oh, we should have done that for the video. We should have put that in the Rowdy Racing video.
Put the stars over the top.
Yeah, that'll be next time. So
we'll see if we can get him back next time.
He helped me a little bit. Yeah, we'll. That was another good race. That was another guy that has never raced us before, and it was the same thing. First round, he ended up losing by like 8 inches or less. It was nuts.
So y'all had some good close ones in.
We had great racing all night, and I'll tell you, it wasn't we've had a field of much faster cars before, and Breen's been there before for that one. But I think that was the most exciting shootout we've ever done.
So, I like side by side stuff. I do. Man, it just that's what it's supposed to be about. I don't like blowouts. And
what sucks about it is it was all close races, and Jim bought those 360 cams, and they weren't working. and our drone pilot, we went to a new spot. There was like a little sliver, and then, of course, the sliver of the road is where it won't let you fly because of the FAA regulations and all that. So all we had was camcorder and GoPros for that video, and cell phone videos.
Yeah.
So if we had our normal equipment, I mean, the video's badass, but it would have showed you how truly close every race was.
Yeah.
So,
The cell phone technology nowadays, man, you just can't beat it unless it's an iPhone. You know, then you're just shit out of luck.
yeah, iPhones are trash.
You ain't got an iPhone, do you, Mike?
Nope.
Okay.
Android.
Just smart man. I knew. See, he's got money, GTR, and he's smart. Man.
Exactly.
So what's next for y'all? When is that? That Buffalo, whatever deal, whatever
So
it's called.
it's called Plates and 28s. It's got to be a 28-inch tire, no W, on the road, registered, inspected, all that stuff. It's 12 on 12, Team Syracuse versus Buffalo. That'll be August 7th at Lancaster. And then September 11th at ESTA in Syracuse, we're doing the 32 car shootout. So, and then I think in the fall we'll have a shootout on the street. I'll do another 28s race for that one.
Yeah.
So
this guy. You know they make smartphones now, right, dude? They're called Androids.
Well,
just saying. I'm just saying.
That guy's part of Team Buffalo, so we know he's not. He's not thinking on all his perimeters.
He's got a 40-story building with a 35-story elevator shaft.
No, shit.
Anyway, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to. Yeah, I did. I left you out like that. He's a few fries short of Happy Meal. Well, congrats on your win, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
And Ty and Lure for getting it done.
Thanks, man. Oh, we lost Limpy.
Oh, where'd he go?
I don't know. He must have been hacked by an iPhone user.
Proudly displaying the.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Nice. Very nice. Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I hit the home button on my Google.
So you did there? See Mike showing the plaque in the GTR there. Show it again. There we go. Wow. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. But yeah, again, thank you to everybody that helped. It means a lot to me, and we can't do it without you. So I really appreciate it. And thank you for having me on and giving us a little bit of exposure up here. So
yeah, it's a great event. I mean, you got to see, like, these guys got earpieces in, they're radioing people. They got, people running down, checking the roads. I mean, Syracuse does a good job. They don't just let's go out on the highway and race.
Oh, we got a road. Let's go race on it.
It's organized. It's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So
anyway, all right. I got some other guys I'll bring on. I know I brought you on first because I know you're on that Eastern time zone.
On the Eastern time zone with California Wi-Fi over here.
At least one of yours. Mike hadn't dropped. I've even dropped, but I didn't drop. It was my mouse that did that stuff. But anyway.
But all right, man. Thanks for having us on.
All right. Congrats on your win again, Mike.
Thank you, Limpy. Thank you, Ty, and see you soon, man.
See you soon.
Y'all have a good night.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye. Your winner there. Let me bring that back up. Let me bring it. Fat figure myself while I go. Your winner, Mike, with the GTR. So, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Let me go ahead and do this real fast. Wonder if I can do rank and Nate. If I could do Nate and rank. I'll just do them both. Oh, that didn't sound good. I need to edit that so y'all don't get a sound bite. I'll just do them both. Did it again. I just did it again. Oh. All right. So where we at? Give a congrats to Waylon Pierce with Pierce Construction. Where we at? Pierce Construction. Where we at? Is that it? Oh no, that's Cody. They won small tire at Cedar Creek, and Of course, Alec won the deal at the out there on the street. Blaine Hill won the True Street deal, and Waylon there on the left won. If I'm reading my notes here, Gangster. I don't know what class that is, but it's Gangster. He won Gangster, and him and Rank did a Big Tire. They won, or they split in Big Tire. I guess the rain came and they had to split it up, and that's about it. And congrats to Jacob. I ain't even gonna pronounce his last name because I would definitely murder it. He won small and big tire at Outlaw Fest up north, wherever they're from. I think they said they're from South Dakota, something like that up there. Congrats to them. And go ahead and give these. But H-Town, we still got September 11th and October 23rd coming up. The come up is, I posted the links. North versus South, Nut Up or Shut Up. We will be here this weekend. Y'all be in Hobbs, New Mexico. Flashlight start, as well as War in the Woods on September 25th, and Clash on the Concrete September 11th there in H-Town. So, without look at this. A twofer. Well, I can see twofer, but I can only see one for.
Oh, there it is.
Oh boy! Wow.
I know, right?
Man,
I'm just gonna go ahead and show this right now. This motherfucker will be coming back to California.
Wow.
The king of the gut. The pony will be bringing this home to California. Just so you know.
What do you say about that?
He ain't got nothing
I
to
just let
say.
him honor it for the day. Let him get used to it.
Let him smell it and rub it on his.
I don't want to fucking smell that thing.
You know what I've done with that?
I don't want to.
Nah,
Nope.
I don't. I'm with Nate. I don't want to.
That motherfucker needs to be Lysol and disinfected.
Hold on. I gotta wash my mouth out just by thinking about that.
Hey, I got mine too, buddy.
So y'all did we'll just go ahead and get this out of the way. Everybody knows what happens.
Yep.
Y'all came to Texas, and I forgot how many cars we had. We had 10, didn't we?
10, and then first round buybacks.
First round, and
so really we had 15.
Yeah. So then we had I did some editing, and I did, because we had some YouTube or Facebook problems, and I did some editing real fast. That's why I was late bringing everybody on. I had to cut up some videos and stuff. But we'll just go ahead and there's Nate and Tiana. Apparently, y'all pulled in the wrong lane or something, and I don't know.
No, we didn't.
Or something.
We didn't. She thinks I did, but we had to redraw chips twice. Well, my unlucky ass drew chip number 1 fucking 2 times in a goddamn row. My first chip I drew was the right lane. Then I drew again, and it was white chip or whatever, and so or black chip, and that's left lane. So I was supposed to be in the left lane.
Okay.
So
but here's the race. I'll let y'all see it.
All right.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Be honest, two-step blew the video off.
Right?
Oh, well, all right.
Fucking loud ass blower car.
Well, maybe we'll try Chris and Chris.
Yep.
No.
Keep
All
saying
right.
Mike's muted.
Yeah. How about here's maybe Nate and Jeff. That's the video. You want to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was kind of gaining on you, but not very quickly. But I can see where he thinks he was really gaining on you.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, here's where you had a buy run.
I did.
You had a buy run, and we had to end up moving spots. So we went to the second spot, and so they drew. I don't know.
Third round.
They drew for third round.
They made him pick the lane for the buy, and then they made him draw so that he couldn't jump in the lane.
I can understand that. I can
Yeah.
understand that.
And
So
then
you and Waylon end up having buys, so y'all just decided
Ran
to
it
run.
together.
And here's this video. Actually, it was like actually Heath. God rest his soul. I mean, he's been having problems sleeping. But anyway, I told him y'all are fixing to do your buy runs. He doesn't have to film it. And he goes, all right. So I guess he forgot to put the cone out in the center line.
yeah, I just kept going. Fuck, I didn't know where it was.
So we're in this video, you'll see my camera. My camera's like probably 40 or 50 feet past the finish line, pointed back at y'all. So I'll let y'all just hang it out. Here it is. Which was a very close race. Very close race.
It was. Mine got on the tire real bad at like half track. I kind of put the 520 Eagle tune-up in it for the other side of the road, and it went 580. So it was fucking blowing the tire off. But you know, it was a buy, so had to try it.
And I've got y'all's semifinal, but apparently it's not loaded up. So I don't understand it, but I don't know why. Right. I added it and whatever, but that was great. You ended up racing. Rank got the buy,
right?
So he had, because y'all two already had buys, so y'all ended up having race again, and so y'all raced, and Waylon's training line let go about 300 or 400 feet.
Yeah,
and the buy runs, the two buy runs were actually a lot closer than the semifinals.
Yeah, I agree. I had, after my first pass, obviously then I got a little bit of data. I kind of guessed, and I swung for it because, it's a buy run. So
I was going to try to show that Chris, because Chris almost went off roading.
Yeah, that was wild. That first road was tricky. But we kind of swung for it on our buy run, and it just ran quite easy, man, bro.
I'm quiet.
It spun the tire. So then, when we came back around, I picked up quite a bit against Jeff between my first run on that road and against Jeff. And then I don't know, he was sleeping or something, or I don't know. And then against Waylon, we got a little faster again. And then, that was really kind of the finals, because Jason and I had already talked about splitting anyway. So there's no need to go out and beat shit out of our cars for racing each other.
Yeah, especially when you're on the same team and everything, whatnot.
Yeah. And I didn't want to stick it to Jason twice in the last couple of weeks. So
you've been sticking it to him quite a bit since you've been in his house here lately, haven't you?
Fuck that.
Did I say that loud?
I don't know where that shit's been.
Did I say that?
I'm blonde, but I ain't that kind of blonde, bro.
My pass against Tiana was fucking rolling.
Was that when you had 60% throttle?
Yeah. Damn fucking TPS. But no, it'd have been a good race in the finals if we ran it.
Yeah.
It just got more horsepower. But that really wasn't a horsepower road there.
No, it's crazy how much different that side of the road is to the other side of the road.
Yeah. Well, we were going to go to that road. We were going to go that side, but that place was open. And
That's fine. It's cool to do new stuff.
And I thought only way that we could only thing that we could do was start on the other end, which that road's long enough to start on either end. That road's actually long enough to run a quarter mile on.
Right.
Oh boy.
You okay over there?
Yeah. I had to fart.
Okay.
The wet one?
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm back on a keto. I can't really trust a fart nowadays.
Oh man. It's gonna be all crusty later.
Ooh. Talk to me, sweet lips.
Oh man.
So what'd y'all actually think of that very first road?
It was tricky. When I got there, I thought it was going to be pretty decent, and then I went and did my burnout, and we got 2 burnouts because we were first pair down. And I don't know, people were bitching and moaning that I got 2 burnouts, but like those are the rules. So like I did 2 burnouts. Well, my first burnout, I did my burnout, and it was yeah, we'll make sure to put our turbos back on too.
Tiana wants it first round at the gut. Is that
Right?
what she said?
I think that's what she said. So
That's her home track. Y'all better watch out.
Right?
She caught me slipping last time.
I went and I did my burnout, and Jason opens the door and he says, "It is fucking greasy." So I took my second burnout and did a dry hop, and it just fucking annihilated the tire on the dry hop. So I left, honestly, against Tiana, I left half throttle. I just brought it up and just enough till it would pop and bang on the 2-step, and that was it. And I still had to like wait for it to hook. I waited probably 150 feet. Burnout test launch. Hey, whatever. There's no rule saying I can't dry hop.
Hey,
just because you don't know the rules don't mean that I don't.
It smoked the tire a little.
Right, it smoked the tire. I could have done another one because, a burnout has to consist of tire smoke. I could have done another one. Right? Hey, man, I'm just playing by the rules that are put in place.
All right. Well, the rules are going to be. We're working on new rules now.
Yeah, we're working on new rules.
We're working on new rules now. Be prepared.
Yeah.
You heard me? Be prepared.
I heard you. And then, so we took my run against Tiana, right? We took my run, and then we kind of applied it to Jason's car because the road actually took a bunch of power about 200 feet out. I put a bunch of power in about 200 feet out.
Over a bridge.
Over a bridge. Yeah. Blind over a bridge.
You can't see the finish line.
You can't see the finish line.
Until you hit the crest of the bridge.
That shit was wild. So we took my info that we had because Jason and my car is pretty similar. So we took my info and put it in Jason's car. Jason's car made a fucking hit. His car in my opinion, made the fastest pass of the first round. He raced Jeff. Jeff got all flustered because he was fixing to run fucking people over, and then he got mad for people trying to straighten him out. And Jeff, you need to calm down, buddy.
I opened the door.
We're all here to help you. We ain't here to hate you.
I opened the door and said, "What the fuck is
that
going
man
on
doing?"
over there?"
Well, they backed him up, and he was out of the
Sitting
groove,
there.
and he was pointed at me, and I was like,
I
"This
know,
shit
I
ain't
never heard-
this shit ain't gonna work. This shit ain't gonna work." And
Right.
me and Jess we've already got a bonding that
Right.
I don't like to be bonded.
He throws shit at you when you race.
And I was like, "This shit ain't gonna work." So he lined him up, and of course he was out of his groove by like 2 foot. And
Right.
they relined him up, and they kept lining him up, and I was like, somebody line him up. So I was like, well, shit, maybe they couldn't see. I could see the tire. So I tried to line him up, and he got pissed. I was like, all right, dude, just as long as you're not pointing at me and your tires aren't pointed at me.
Right.
I don't care where you go. Just if you go towards the curb, that's fine.
Right.
Is your collectors bolted in? That's all I want.
Tech screwed in.
That's always brought up in the meeting.
Oh.
I was sitting there, that twiddling my thumbs.
Right. Tire just sticking to the road. I'm like, nope, we don't need another burnout. Just don't move. Leave the car right there. We'll take it.
So, and the second spot we went to was an old spot, but it was a new spot.
Yeah, there was just too much traffic. That road would have been fast.
Yeah. Well, that road, their business, we hardly hit Friday nights in that area just because of the warehouses they either run a third shift or they run Saturdays. And by the time it was nut butter time, it was already 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever time it was. And it was just, because a couple of times we had to wait cars going by. I think when Rank was lined up with Tiana, we're both sitting there, and then I think we had to wait on like 5 or 6 cars to go by, and then finally, I don't know if you killed it or if you killed a car or somebody, but we were sitting there, and then so we finally got everybody locked in, and I guess you got locked in, and you kind of kind of bumped forward a little bit, and somebody was like saying something to me. And I was like, when you get off the brake and on the brake, and then you get back on it, it's going to move a little bit.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, I said, it is what it is. I mean, it wasn't, maybe that much.
Right.
But,
it didn't alter the outcome of the race at all.
No. But,
there was, unfortunately, like, there was some complaining going on that just doesn't need to happen. Like, people are bitching and moaning, I'm going to take my fucking buy run. Fuck yeah, I'm going to take my buy run. I don't care if we came to a new street. I earned that motherfucking blue chip.
Well, you got to think about it. I mean, that's the best situation to have a buy run.
Exactly.
Cops cutting, you get moved.
Right.
You got to look on the road now. You're a step ahead.
Right. And sometimes, I always say this, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Because, I mean, I've had a fast car and been out because I've had bad luck. And sometimes the luck's on your side, sometimes it ain't.
Yeah, that when Mike and Tiana was running, good Lord. I was like, God dang, maybe that's why for some reason I don't like running on main roads just because of that. I like running on off side roads or behind warehouses.
Yeah.
The main roads, just if you gotta just hit it right, just gotta hit it on the sweet spot where you can just get it done and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you're gonna do some no trailer stuff and you could do on the main road,
right,
then yeah. But just the other stuff, man, it's just it hit or miss on the on the main roads. But I've been looking at that road for many, many years, and I was like, that deep groove concrete. I've just never. I've even got out and sat there and watched traffic. Back when I was going to do it, traffic wasn't really that bad. But I was like, But I really didn't like the deep groove.
Man, they come around that curve pretty quick, though.
Yeah. Oh, and real quick before I forget, shout out to the security at the first spot. Thank you, because you kept me out of jail. Because I was fixing to send it down, and y'all told us to fucking put them away. And literally, like, it had to be 5 seconds after I pulled into the trailer, the cops rolled into the parking lot.
Yeah,
pretty hot.
They were coming in hot, and so thanks to security, you guys. Thank you, appreciate you.
That's like when me and Jeff were running. I seen that. I thought it was a cop. It ended up being a security guard.
Security guard, yeah.
Everybody's like, "We're gonna run it." I was like, "They gotta call it in, and they gotta come. Let's get it fucking done."
Yeah, everybody said it was a cop, and I was like, "No, that looks like a security guard to me." But
it said patrol right on the side.
Yeah, but he was cool, and he said, "Y'all just get out of this parking lot. I don't care what y'all do." And I was like, "All right." And I think we ended up getting almost another round done before.
All
except for my buy.
Yeah. So
I mean, the night started out cool when there's a Leo sitting across the street.
And he showed up. He showed up right before everybody else is. So he must have.
He was in the goddamn group chat.
Yeah.
He was watching me go in circles.
All right.
Somebody goes, it'll take him 10 minutes to get over here. I said, shit, it took Rank 20 minutes to get over here.
Like, I was so lost on that fucking street. Man.
He hit 2 curves on one pool. Trying to get in that thing.
Big old fucking Kodiak.
Oh. So, Rank, are you coming down early this week?
Yeah, he's gonna have to. He needs all the testing he can get. I'm gonna drive out of that man's fucking life.
So you're gonna go down here Thursday? I read where you said you're gonna be Thursday.
I think I'm gonna go early Friday or Saturday. We'll be there Friday.
We'll be there Friday.
Yeah, because I know they do a big deal on Thursday nights there, and that's when you said
I was
Thursday.
Gonna come down for it, but nobody bit on my deal. That big tire guy that was talking sideways to Mike Wolf or whatever.
Oh, the truck,
or not Mike Wolf, Chris Wolf.
I think
the one I called it. You wasn't there, but so we went and did Lonnie's deal Saturday. Well, they didn't have a real big car count, so they were going to put small and big together, and then they were like, "Well, small tire will get the hit." Probably not smart for them to do that, but so all of the other big tire guys were like, "Yeah, that's fine." But one guy with a truck, I don't know what his God damn. Jesus Christ. That was good. Nate keeps smelling the motherfucker.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, come on, that's nasty.
But so one of them was like, "Fuck no, we're not okay with that." And it was a big tire truck. So then they were like, "Well, if one said no, we can't do it." And I was like, "All right, well, put me in big tire." And they looked at me weird. I said, "Yeah." I said, "Me and you first pair down. I don't need the hip, motherfucker." He kind of looked at me and said, "What car do you have?" I said, "That raggedy ass fucking Mustang sitting right over there." He looked at it, he said, "Nope." So one of the other guys stood up and he's like, "I'll race you." Good man. Shook his hand. Me and him ended up crashing his shit. Almost hit me.
Oh, is that the dude that wrecked?
Yeah, but he's super nice dude. He's really cool.
He had something break. He had something break, didn't he?
Do what?
Didn't he? Did he have something to break?
No, hit both. I don't know. Hit both walls and spun out behind me.
Yeah,
Break the wall.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know something. I think I heard somebody say
he just
something
got
broke.
loose on him and he's dancing around. Because my first pass in small tire against Rusty, I'd left and I was driving away from Rusty, and all of a sudden my car just went whoop, whoop. So
Yeah, please clean it before you bring it.
I don't need to clean. It's going back home with me.
Yeah.
I'll probably leave it at the house, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll just come back and get that motherfucker.
But so no, after first round, there wasn't no big tire cars left. Weird.
Right? It's funny how that happens.
It is weird how usually
How small tire cars just knock the shit out of big tire cars that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that though.
The dudes with the big tire truck, they were big mad at fucking Wolf and his whole crew. Like it was pretty heated up in the pit. So I was watching. I was tuning on the car and I stopped and I
Wait, what were you doing?
I was tuning, acting like it.
It's your lie. You tell it any way you want to.
One of Wolf's guys were walking and them dudes were just fucking on him, calling him a bitch and all this other stuff. And he's like, "Sorry, feel that way." Because Wolf whopped the gas on him like 9 times.
Oh, wow.
They had to rerun it because, I don't know, something happened. And so they had to rerun that race. And Wolf won it the first time, and they swore they won it. I don't know. And so Wolf put it on him even worse and gave him the old whop.
The old whoppers at the end, man.
That's fucking disrespectful when you do that to a big tire car. I mean, but when you have a big tire car and you get drugged that bad, you probably should just stop big tire racing and put small tires on. At least then you have a reason to be fucking slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, did you find the race?
No, I found. I guess you sent me a message.
Oh, I did.
I
just sent you a picture.
Yeah, I got it right here. I got it
Is
right here. Is this
Almost.
No, I think I got enough zoom for that. Is this when Rank was tuning?
Yeah. That's when he don't listen. He says, "Man, we're first pair down. I gotta loosen this motherfucker up. I need a wheelie."
Yeah, he wheelied all right.
That's cool.
It does.
How bad was it?
It
4
was
cars or more, but
it was 2.5 seconds worth of front wheel speed not working.
it was up there for a while.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like, "You dumb bitch."
He was like, "It's gonna plane out." No, it's not.
I was hoping it
plane out.
plane. It just kept going.
4 seconds.
Right. It was 2.5 seconds. It was in a wheelie, and it would have been longer. It's just he let off. And right before the run, I walked the lane, and we were first pair down. And I walked over to him and I said, "You make sure you tighten this car up." What's this man do? He fucking loosens it.
I went 4 clicks the other way.
All you had to do was listen.
I think it was still really tight.
I don't think so.
Not
They
as
look-
high.
No,
They
not
look-
as high.
They look loose a little bit.
Yeah.
They were hanging.
Yeah.
They ain't got no beater bomb front hang to it, but
I knew he was going to win, so I just went ahead and put on a show.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Usually they have money for biggest wheelies. I always win that.
I don't know. I think Mike had you beat.
Yeah,
With the
Mike
mud.
won that one. I mean, wild.
That man is wild.
He rode it till it didn't allow him to ride it
Right, he
anymore.
was on one fucking tire.
No, he was
Yeah.
on one bedside.
Yeah, yeah, he was on one something for
I've
sure.
seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah. Again, all I had to do was listen, Mike. I hope you're watching this. All you had to do was tighten it up, put power in it, just like I told you. No, he wanted to do wheelies. Wheelies break shit, man. Fuck them things. I'm over them things. Look at the pony. Go back to that picture.
Where'd it go? Oh.
I don't know. Look at that. That motherfucker's flat.
Don't worry, why do you ask him what he did Friday night?
Yeah, we don't talk about Friday night.
I didn't get a message.
I underestimated the surface a little bit, and it went up in a wheelie, and it needed some rear steer because I never had this much power in it. And I about drove over the man next to me, and then about put it in the wall on the other side. And Jason's fucking like, no. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, it was wild. I guess I was like,
No, he was like this.
that far away from the wall with the wing. Yeah, it was wild.
Wow.
I was the dude. I was trying to drive it, and I hadn't crossed yet, so it was wild.
So
That was at the Ozark.
did Blaine? I guess they stopped and Blaine drove his stuff in. Isn't that the race where you got the Daly's got to
that
drive?
was for No Trailer Gangster, but they changed it at the end, so they could just make the True Street Cruise. But they were only allowed to enter that class, but then they were short on cars, so they kind of let them do what they wanted. They still had to make the cruise though, but Blaine won True Street.
Yeah, I don't. Blaine could probably drive back to Nebraska if he wanted to.
He's like my car, drive wherever you want, you know.
Yeah. And so did you see that Alex
Yes.
Alex won. He says that you need to stay over here more often. So
I was tuning the fucking car for him. Actually, I sent him one tune and I said this should go like 560. And if he didn't pedal it, it would have went 560. And that was plenty to beat that car. Well, then he goes to the better lane and doesn't tighten it up enough. And they lined him up crooked. He didn't have his fucking headlights on, and the motherfucking car went to the moon. And he about put it on the bumper, drove it out in the dirt.
I tried to get the video of it, but I couldn't download it. I guess.
Yeah,
Put it in the dirt.
he put it in the dirt and then brought it back and then drove right on out of that Tesla's life.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job, Alex.
But it's a Tesla.
Yeah, but those fucking things haul ass, man. They go like 590s
On dirt.
on like a dirt road.
Is it because they're all-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool cars though. I like them.
Yeah.
I know we got a buddy that has one, and we got street races. He's at the start line. He's putting on his phone. His car comes out and picks him up.
Dang.
Wow. Fancy.
That's rich people stuff.
Right.
I'm like, wow.
Right.
I text my car and tell me to fuck off.
With the heater on.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got AC.
It told me the AC wasn't working.
So I guess you are both coming here this weekend.
Yeah.
And is this your last week here, Nate?
Yeah, we're leaving Saturday after the race. My buddy Emmanuel, actually the owner of the pony, he's going to fly out Friday, and then we'll hang out Friday, and then we're going to drive back right after the race. Be back Monday-ish. So
Just in time.
Which thank God I don't have to drive by myself.
That and thank God you ain't got to smell that Parmesan belt anymore.
Right. No, it'll be washed up and Lysol disinfected in the back seat.
We'll be back in Kansas.
Shit. Only when I mail it back, so you can take it back.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be a good turnout. Looking like online, everybody's saying they're going.
Yeah. I just mainly going for the experience. That place looks fun.
Yeah, I will be in Hobbs, New Mexico myself, but
yeah.
But oh, so I didn't talk to you like that.
It happens.
He's been
Yeah.
talking to him like how he wants for the last month.
No.
When I have that belt sitting on my shoulder when I leave, I'll just be smiling. I ain't got to talk.
On your shoulder. Why don't you wear it? Why don't you wear it
Just
around
so
your
you
waist?
know. Wheelies don't win races.
That's tricky.
Oh well. See, right there.
It looks cool.
What was the gap?
I'm like 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
4
Ish.
ish.
Wait. Oh.
There's a wind cell. Did you see it?
You know when you're behind by 4 cars, you're not even in the same frame.
Right.
I was just driving to drive at that point.
Yeah.
You're just getting data, huh?
I was collecting data. I didn't even know if Nate was in the race anymore.
Oh shit.
Hell, one pass, I was this close to the wall.
All the way down.
I knew it was on a pass. I said, we'll just kind of send it the rest of the way.
He said by the time you finished, he was already back at the pits and checking his tunes.
I waited for him. He had to pack his chutes for some stupid reason. He pulled his chutes.
He got wiggly. Came out of that wheelie unsettled. I still drove it.
What'd y'all think of that track out there?
It's fast.
As fast as fuck.
It's a racetrack.
What y'all think about that shutdown?
Short.
I didn't have a problem with the shutdown. I never pulled the chutes.
It's still short.
It's
hard on your brakes.
Maybe my car's just not fast.
Maybe.
I mean, we were getting like yarded in by a nitrous car bad. So
The worst shutdown I've ever been to is I-29. Joey's home track. That's sketchy.
Is it
like
short?
you have to have shoots out and deployed at like 600 feet, and you're still to the corner.
There's a track in California like that called Irwindale. It's the lanes come in together at the finish line, and like it's tight. Like if you're not popping shoot in a car that goes like 130, you're probably going to be into the wall or the fence or something. Our big tire car,
kind of like the gut then. At the very end.
our big tire car made a fucking pass. He went like 430 at like 170 miles an hour, and his fucking chutes didn't deploy. And he pulled like 4 or 5 G's driving into the
57 in Illinois.
He pulled like 4 or 5 G's hitting the tire retainer wall, the last thing to stop him. That was Jason in the Chevelle. You know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit that hard. I watched it. I had just pulled up, and he was on a hit, and I'm like, oh, man, that was fast as fuck. And then I didn't hear no shoots, and I hear burp, 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 boom. I was like, oh, fuck. Better go get him. It was bad. So tore up the car pretty good, but they were able to fix it. So, yeah.
Yeah, Tiana says she's drifted around at the gut. You'll see the gut has it's 2 lanes, but as soon as you go around the curve, it's down to 1. So
100 foot after the finish line, left lane is in the right lane.
Yeah. So to get around the curve.
I hate pulling shoot too. I hate it. I fucking hate pack and shoot. My shoot packer's not here. Count Dracula's at home.
If he just put a fucking air launcher on it, like I've been telling him, I can pack 2 of them at a time. It takes 3 of them to pack his.
Man, mine is a pain in the ass too. Stupid pilot shoot in the spring, and
Rank can always pack your shoot. I mean,
no, fuck you. Hold on. Wait, pack that, buddy. Irwindale is exactly the same as the gut, but the gut is safer. Oh God, no. Well, that's good. That's good.
Kind of what you call safer,
right?
And it's cool is you're running through a building pretty much. The sound's pretty wild in the car.
You get that other picture I sent you, Limpy?
Which one?
The one I sent you before the picture of the 2 cars.
My race suit?
No, well, yeah, he has the race suit picture. I already sent him that one. No, the other one.
Oh yeah, I just see it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was dreaming of he was having nightmares.
I sleep on the couch about wasn't I?
He was having nightmares of that fucking blue car driving out of his life again.
It was. It was this, and then it was like. It was. Hold on. It was. It was this, and then it was this.
Yep. Right.
And then it was like, oh, What happened?
The fucking blue free. I seen him drive away out of my quarter window.
Did you see him drive? How many times in this position did you see him drive away?
I dream about cool stuff.
That?
Yeah, riding Willies. Isn't that a Lil Wayne song or something?
Hey, but you know what? I'll give him some credit. Saturday night when he went to Cedar Creek, I've been trying to force him to start doing more of this on his own, so that I show him, but you never learn unless you just do it. So he's been picking it up, and he pretty much did it all on his own at Cedar Creek. So I want to be able to leave, and if he needs a little bit of help here and there, that's fine. Like, he call me whenever, but it's you really need to go home so you can win again.
Yeah, I won this weekend.
Yeah, but I wasn't there. I'm kidding.
It's hard to have big horsepower.
Oh man, you got the same fucking shit that I
Rich
got.
people.
You got the same shit that I got. Got a big single with a.
I got a baby single compared to his single.
My single's tiny. It's little. Your boy is growing into a man.
Dear God.
Wow.
Rough in here tonight.
It is.
So, y'all got any sponsors that y'all want to know? I already you're going to the Gut this weekend, so.
Got Manning Steel. We got Manning Automotive. We got SC Graphics, Team Devil's Glue, Able Racing, Bully Built, Bully Tuned.
That's me.
What else do I have on the back of that car? Baby Daddy.
Well, yeah. That ain't
I
a
sponsor myself.
Cool.
I think that's all I got right now. Yeah.
Oh, we miss you too, Ernie.
He's been dreaming of Waffle House. I'm just saying.
Right? He has.
We haven't even went.
We have been to Waffle House.
You did, I didn't.
Yeah, because you didn't want to come race.
I know,
Oh,
I
wait,
had
no,
the
your
kids.
car wasn't done.
I had the kids.
Yeah, your car wasn't done. Well, and your car wasn't done.
Yeah.
And then I had to get a makeshift crew to help me. But you know what? They fucking killed it. I had some guy that I didn't even know he knew how to back up a car. I thought all he knew how to do was fucking turn on a flashlight. That man got me right in the groove. That is checked off the bucket list.
Who?
You, fucker.
Oh.
When we did that shootout out in Guthrie.
Yeah.
So
I might know how to do a little bit, but
yeah.
I know a little bit about a little bit.
Right. As far as me for sponsors, I guess Baby Daddy's gone.
He gone. Hashtag.
He gone.
Hashtag.
Yeah, he gone. Devil's Glue, Frankenstein, Transmission Specialist, Lancaster Dave.
You're a diesel dude.
What's that?
You're a diesel guy.
Oh yeah, Eric Brown at
Brown's Auto.
Brown's Diesel.
Brown's Diesel.
PTC Converters, laying over at PTC. They take care of us. Hogan's Land Clearing, Ernie. He's a big part of our operation. Without him and Steven and Alex, we all definitely work together. My guy back at the shop, Abraham, who is in the process of having a roller ready for me when I get home. The Z will officially be a roller when I'm back. Thank God.
Sweet.
I know. And then it'll go off to my painter, which big shout out to my painter, Mike Jimenez, Jimenez Customs. He painted a pony. He painted White Girl. He's finishing up Ma'am this week. So
You still got that car?
Huh?
You still got that car?
I do. And that car is going to be nasty as fuck.
It ain't nitrous no more, is it?
No, it's a big single with a big block Chevy. So I picked that car up. That car he's finished painting. He's going to finish this week. So I'm going to drop the Z off to him so he can stretch the quarters and fix my hood that I rubbed a hole in when I was upside down for fucking 400 feet. So big shout out to him. Abraham for doing all the work on the car. Ernie for loaning us the tubing bender and the chassis table and all the work that him and Jason did on the car. Very appreciative for all that.
Ernie's a good guy, minus he doesn't like Waffle House.
Waffle House, right? I know. It is what it is. Sometimes people ain't perfect.
I bet you he eats steaks well done too, I bet.
No, that he does not.
Okay, well, at least he's smart about that.
Right. Yeah. He really likes it when Fabian handles his food before he eats it. He likes that.
He has to cut it up for him and everything.
Yeah, he likes that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet.
Like breaks the salt and pepper up in his hand and then sprinkles it over Ernie's food. He really likes that.
Does that?
Yeah.
And he complains about Waffle House.
Right. Also, we picked up a couple of sponsors out here. Manning Steel. He's gonna help us out. Actually, I think on both cars, which is cool. And obviously, Nick over at Mel's. He does a lot for us. Fuck him for that shit. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Real quick, while I'm on here, so everybody, I think you reach a lot of people. If you're a fucking hitter and you bitched and moaned about supposedly not getting an invite our last November race, you better reach out to me. I am going to put a list together and reach out to everybody again, but get in my DMs. We are putting together another King of 28 race, which Alex actually holds the crown for this year. So congratulations to Alex.
He says he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't care.
He said he'll take you out first round. He don't care.
Woo, damn, he don't want that smoke. I'll tell you that. He don't want first round smoke.
I don't know if he said that, but it just sounded good.
Who else? I know I'm forgetting people. Manly Performance. You get the video. What video would that be? Oh, he must have sent me the big end video. Yeah. So, and it sucks that I'm going to be leaving, but I'll be back again in October. And then I just got invited to something else on the 1st of October, which should be fun. So we should have the Z back for that. So y'all get ready. Boating season's coming. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yeah, there's crickets. You hear those? Oh man, it got really quiet all of a sudden.
I don't hear that.
Yeah.
I don't even hear crickets.
So it's been a blast out here. I am kind of ready to go home. But yeah, looking forward to this weekend. And then it sucks that you're not going to be there, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can catch up on Friday, have lunch.
Yeah, just hit me up.
If you don't flake on me again like last time I was in Texas.
Me and the wife, we go everywhere. We go to the same places. So hit me up before. What time are you planning on being here?
Lunchtime. So I'll probably be there 12, somewhere around there.
Yeah, well, hit me up because we usually do lunch on Fridays. But
okay,
I can just tell you where we're at.
Okay, I got to see when Emmanuel's flight comes in too. So I think he's flying in DFW.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but cool. It's only like 111 until there, right? Fuck, man. Honestly, I'll say this: the weather's been nice out here.
Yeah, it's been mild just so far. I ain't gonna lie, it's been mild. I don't even think we've hit 100 yet.
Right. I think the Texas shootout where we got dry humped by the police for 3 days. It seemed like the day that we left, it was like 102.
As was it?
Yeah, but like we left Texas and then we got back to Kansas and it wasn't bad. But like it's legit been pretty nice over here.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
rain here and there, and
I'm not gonna complain about the summer we've had so far. Not at
yeah,
all.
yeah. There's a nasty heat wave in California right now.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, all right.
All right. Hit me up.
I will.
Congrats on your win and Jason win splits and all that good stuff.
Yep. Thanks, sir.
All right. Later.
All right, bye.
All right. So Zach said that he's good to go now. And as I said, I've only got where to go. There we go. See if he get on here. Let's see if I missed anything. Oh yeah, Dylan went live for us in Wisconsin. They did an MKE up there. They did a shootout out there. I think they just shits and giggles, having fun up there. They just having fun, and they got, I think, 4 or 5 cars. They did a little 4 or 5 car shootout. John Kuhn went live for me up there, and for Toby's race up there, he went live for the semifinals and the finals. I tried to get that. I ran out of time. I was going to edit that and get the just edit that down, and I ran out of time for that. We're getting see if Zach's seen that. Yeah, he's seen it. He's probably fixing to get on here. And he's got that hot rod figured out. Let's see if I even got a good picture of it. I look for pictures for the for them and that on their pages or anything, even on his page, and I couldn't find no picture. The only picture I found was of the tire. And that's about it. And where'd it go? Oh boy. There it is. Oh. And that's his car, and y'all know his car. It's quick. That's his car, and there's the front runner that I guess he blew out. If he gets on here, I know he's seen it. Let him. It looked like it blew out about probably 400 or 500 feet or so from the video that I was looking at, and which could be scary. I mean, front runner blow out, you're trapping some mile per hour. Let's see here. Oh wait, here it is. I got some pictures now. I posted up some pictures about an hour ago on this page. Oh boy. But they started early, and I guess because they said they had some rain issues and cop issues and all that good stuff. And let's see, maybe he's having difficulties getting on. The car, front runner. He ended up winning. I think like I said, they had 16 cars. They had 16 car shootout, and it was turned out to be a pretty good event. I think it was between Kansas City and St. Louis. That's kind of like when we do Austin versus Texas here. They ain't very far. They're only a couple hours apart, 2.5 hours or so apart from each other. Kansas City and St. Louis might even be closer than that. 2.5, 3 hours, that ain't nothing nowadays for people that travel. Oh yeah, and I like to thank as well Heath on the big end guy here. He stepped up and helped out on the big end, as well as security on our race. Security saved us at the first spot. And speaking of the cheek clapper, Wow. The cheek clapper.
How's it going, Limpy?
Living the dream. How was the lake?
Not too bad, man. We had a good day. We went out and did some tubing. There wasn't a bunch of people out, and it was real nice weather, and everybody had a good time. Can you hear me all right? I couldn't find any headphones.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes the headphones are just bad for the feedback if you get feedback, but I ain't got no feedback.
Yeah, I've seen Jason Rank doing that before with no headphones. Sounded pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that was iPhone. You got iPhone?
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do I sound all right, though?
Yeah, you sound
All
all
right.
right.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you having me on, buddy.
Well, you earned it. You won. How was that ride?
Man, that was crazy as hell. I never been in anything like that in my life. Thankfully, we made it through and won the race.
Yeah. How far down when the pass did it blow out?
Man, I tell you, it had to have been about at least halfway down when it went out, because whenever I turned the car around, my front tire caught the fender and bent a little lip out where I mount the ground effects on the front fender, and it pulled it out, and it was facing straight out to my tire. And whenever I launched, it started slicing the tire, and it made it about halfway down. It come apart, and it shot me over to the right side. And I pulled the parachute and started driving it back to the left and got back in it. And I kept it in there. Everybody said they thought I hit the curb, but I didn't hit the curb. The only damage I had on the wheel was where I flat spotted it when I hit the brakes.
Yeah. So it didn't get the rim then.
It did get the rim. Yeah,
I did.
Flat spotted it on the bottom. Yep.
Is it repairable?
No, I'm gonna have to get a new one. Thankfully, it's only one though.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's part of it. We want enough money to cover it. Nobody got hurt or anything. We get to race another day. It ain't a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice looking wheel. I saved a long time for it, but I got a couple other wheels we could run in the meantime. Yeah. That's
Oh yeah, I do see the wheel now. Yeah, I do see the wheel right there.
You can barely see it on the bottom. It's on the left side there on the bottom because the tires. That's just stopped in the same spot, but yeah, sucks.
I see it now. I see it.
It ain't too bad though. It's if everybody said I thought I hit the curb or whatever. I just wanted to clear that up. We didn't hit the curb.
Yeah, I seen the smoke and stuff, but then when I was watching the video John went live for me, and then I was like, they're like, did he cross? And I was like, ain't no way in hell he crossed. I mean, if anything, he might have hit the curb, but he didn't cross.
Yeah, no, I didn't cross. I didn't hit the curb. I kept it in, pretty reeled in. Like I said, when it started getting real goofy out there, I dropped the laundry on that deal and got back in it. And I seen a couple sparks, and then right as soon as I got across the finish line, I just stood on the brakes, and I just seen the sparks flying out of I didn't know what was going on. I just wanted to get the car stopped as fast as I could, and I jumped out, ran around the back, looked underneath the back of the car. I couldn't see what was going on, so I went back up to the front, seen the tire was flat. I just killed the power, and the other guy was coming back down the road, so I just flagged him down, jumped in with him, left my car sitting there right in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Went back down there, had a little winter celebration. Then I jumped in my truck and went and drove it up on the trailer and went home.
Yeah. Well, I know y'all had some rain and some federales and to begin with and stuff.
Yep, we went to the first spot, and right as soon as I pulled in, they said I brought the rain with me. It started pouring down, and we scooted and boogied over to another spot that was pretty good and got a couple off there, and then we got broke up. That was a little wild deal there. Those guys, they probably got a good story to tell later on, but it was right at the end on the shutdown. The dude came around the corner and lit them up, and he let them both go, thankfully. And we went over to the other spot and got everything done there. It was a good time. Everybody had a good time, just like the old days.
That's what everybody misses, the old days. But
yeah,
cars nowadays aren't as quiet, and they aren't as slow as the old days.
Yeah, Kendall wasn't there with his big block screaming all up and down the street, so we didn't get busted up. Turbo cars. I guess Chase was there. His car's pretty loud, but yeah, man, it was a real good time. Didn't take too long. It was a nice Sunday afternoon. Just kind of, I've been taking it off for a while. We went out and did that deal with the equalizer, and I really haven't, before that, the King of 28s, I really haven't done anything with the car. It's been in the garage. I've been working, and then Toby said he was going to do that deal. I was like, yeah, we'll get in there on that. So I thought there was going to be some more cars, but I think the rain kept some people from coming out, but it was still a pretty good turnout. And
yeah, I mean,
racing, there's fast cars, quality cars, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was going to ask what's next for you, but I guess waiting on the wheel is what's next for you.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's a couple options on the wheel, but probably be a little bit. Like I said, I got some other wheels, but I don't know. I got a couple of things I'd like to do to the car. I've been trying to keep it reeled in, focus on my business and stuff, but I don't know. You never know where we might get some free time and end up. I got another set of wheels. We could race anytime, but they're not as fancy. They don't look good, so.
Looking and fancy might be looking fancy, but winning's winning. It don't matter what you get on.
I
there.
know.
Oh. Well, do you got any sponsors or anybody that helps you out? You want
I don't
to
have
shout
any
out
sponsors, man. Ryan over at Casey Max, he tunes on the car, and it's about it. It's not really a sponsor, but I just want to give him the props where it's due. My engine guy, Todd Mashmeyer at Mashmeyer Performance Engines, he does a real kick-ass job on my small block Ford. And that's about it. It's a no trailer car. It's a street car, air-to-air intercooler E85 Ford powered. So it's basic. I just want everybody to know it's Ford powered. That's why I always say that.
on a small tire?
Yep. On a 28 too. We always run a 28.
On a 28. Well, you got a Mustang, unless you got it back out.
I could put a 315 or a 29.5 on there. I've got both, but I haven't put them on there yet.
Yeah, everybody's it's 28. I said, well, it's called it's a Mustang, unless it's back halved, and it ain't. Unless it's cut or back halved, and it ain't gonna fit nothing more than a 28 on there.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, buddy.
Well, congrats on your win, and glad that nothing happened on the big end, because it could have been a whole lot worse.
Yep. Praise the Lord. Parachute, and the Lord was my savior.
So. All right. Well, have a good night, and congrats on your win.
Thank
Later.
You. Bye.
Later. Your winner, 16 car shootout, Kenny and Toby put on up there. Midwest Motorsports sponsored this, and John went live for me up there. Appreciate it. We'll go through this again. Clash of Concrete, September 11th. War in the Woods, we'll be back there. War in the Woods 5, September 25th. This weekend we'll be at Hobbs, New Mexico, Saturday. I think the gates open at 5 is what I read. Racing at 7. Nut Up or Shut Up. We'll be in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, Wilkesboro Driveway, August 20th and through the 22nd. So War 3, that is when is that? Is that on there? I think that's in October or August. No, when is that? I think it's after that. It's the weekend after that. I do know that. So I come up H-Town. Again, appreciate the stars for the other stuff. We got the stuff figured out on the dual camera. We got it fixed now, so hopefully we'll be able to do the double angle again. It's just sometimes especially in the streets, if I don't have somebody down at the big end that I know can take care of my equipment, I don't really need 2 people. Appreciate Joseph for going live for us this weekend as well. I really don't need 2 people. I can just have it stationary, pointed down, and I can have somebody roving around, or myself roving around, doing the switching part. But that's it. Appreciate the sponsors as well. And we'll see y'all in Hobbs this weekend. If not, if I don't go to the gut on Thursday. Y'all have a good night.